St Mary's of Chickney has been redundant since the 17th 11th 1972. This church goes back to the Saxon times and is also mentioned in the Domesday Book. St Mary's is one of the oldest churches in Essex, and most scholars agree that its origin is from around AD 1000. Some historians suggest a much earlier date of around AD 850. However, there may have been much earlier pre-Christian worship within the site, as suggested by the oval shape of the churchyard, a shape often used as a pagan place of worship. The church has had some additions through the years, and a major restoration took place in the late 1850s. In the south wall window near the pulpit is an IHS monogram of delicate and beautiful work. This is next to a clear pentagram. Approaching from the west, one first sees the 14th century tower, which is capped by an elegant pyramid-style shingled spire. The altar has a medieval mensa slab, which was discovered under the floor of the chancel, which was most probably buried at the height of the Reformation, when stone mensa or altar slabs were made illegal and were supposed to be replaced by wooden communion tables. The rector, Robert Burgess, made a bold decision, despite the fact that the stone altars were still illegal in Anglican churches, had the altar slab mounted in a wooden frame and set once more in a place of honour beneath the east window. On the north wall of the nave is a hitchman. This is dedicated to a member of the Kramer family. They were patrons of Chickney Church for many years. So please join John and myself this evening as we explore St Mary's of Chickney. This is one of the oldest churches that we've investigated to date. Take care. God bless.
Good morning, my YouTube subscribers, and welcome back again to the channel. As you would have seen by the introduction into the video, we're at St Mary's in Chickney. It's currently just after 2 AM at the moment. You possibly will remember this place. I did do it on my own around 6 weeks ago. And it's quite a freaky old place when you're on your own. But in any case, John's visited me tonight because this is the third one of the 5 that he hasn't managed to do, but he's going to do it tonight. So please join us. Hope you enjoy the explore. Speak to you soon. Okay, as usual, let's give you a quick overview. As you can see, John's walking down towards the altar, but there's actually 5 cat balls in a row there, all the way down to the altar, and the final 5th one is actually up on the altar itself. The cat balls, I guess, have been out for about 5 minutes now while I've been setting the rest of the equipment up, and 2 of them have been going off quite frequently, which is that one there and the one just ahead of it. Not sure if you remember from last time, we had a lot of communication around the altar stone itself, which I hope will happen again tonight. As from last time, I believe it was...
You want us to go?
It wants us to go. As I said, I believe that last time it was keeping me to the altar area just to get me to avoid the end of the church there. And if you remember that the camera actually picked up on 2 shadow figures. I know some gentleman commented, thinks it was a reflection or a glare. It could have been, but I'm not entirely sure. As I said, that night it was a freaky night for me. But in any case, John certainly had a bit of communication going on so far. I think, what did it just say, John? Get out, was that?
They don't want you here.
They don't want us here.
I want you to go.
I want you to go?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Spirit, we're here. We're staying here for the next hour or so. So, as far as I'm concerned, you can come and talk to us. We're not going to leave you. We're here with great love and respect. All we ask is that you try at least to communicate with us and give us some sign of your presence. This is, as I said in the introduction, one of the oldest churches that myself and John have ever done. So I'm sure there must be something that exists in this location. The MF meter was just flying up then. John's walked past it. Not sure if you can see that. And there it stopped. There's not much of a graveyard here, unfortunately, so John will have a little investigation out there, but I think there's only around 7 graves, and I would imagine that's the family's grave site. But in any case, we'll pick that up. But
there's 5. It's just,
there's 5. There is 5 parishes.
Stephen Aldridge, are you here?
He died.
He died?
Yeah, we know he died. slave.
So Stephen Aldridge, you're telling us that he died. Clearly we know that by reading his
Stone.
interment stone. 44 years here. Spirit, come and move a piece of equipment on the altar slab, please. Obviously this altar slab was buried for many hundreds of years at the end of the church.
Robert Burgess, are you here? Can you come forward? Let us know you're here.
EMF meter. You see it?
Yeah.
Please keep communicating through that box, Spirit. Come and show me that you're here, please. What's up, John?
No, it must be my imagination, but I thought I had a movement out the corner of my eye. That is much better than my imagination. Certainly,
It may not have been.
I've never had anything, I've never felt anything like that before.
What-
It
what
felt like something moved.
What, a figure?
Oh, I don't know, I just saw darkness and it kind of moved.
Well, it was a figure then, it wasn't... What'd that say? Barn.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
What, next to the Bible?
yeah. Can you take the EMF guys to the red, please? I'm taking all the way up. If you hold it, they'll go red. I'm taking out the green.
Slave again.
Slave again.
Who was a slave, Spirit? There is a manor house just half a mile away from here. I would imagine that they had slaves in their life. What's up, John? Oh, the little gargoyles.
Yeah. Yeah, you see them?
They're not even gargoyles. Well, that one's a bit odd, but I don't think it's meant to be a gargoyle. That one isn't.
That one is a big Eddie's nose broke off.
Yeah. So I think that's like one of them. They used to wear them wigs, didn't they, in the old days? It looks like it's one of them wig pieces. Charlotte. Have we got a Charlotte here with the Spirit?
Can Charlotte come forward?
Charlotte, come and talk to us. We're very kind people. We're here, as I say, with great love. Maybe if we give you our names. My name's Michael.
And my name is John. Can you say any of our names?
It's a bit odd that them cat balls haven't moved since we've started recording.
Yeah. Let's stop looking for that pentagram.
Mine.
There you go, cat ball top, see it?
Yeah.
Hope you can see that. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe you could walk down the church and set the next cat ball off. Please, move forward. That's constant, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's got to be something there. You watch, we'll move towards it and it'll step back.
Can you walk to the music box at the back of the church and set that off?
There we go, look. Ah, we're back. Thank you, Spirit. As I said, it's always to the rear end of the church. I think that's Evelyn.
Can Evelyn come forward?
We've had Evelyn before in one of the other churches, John. The cat ball's going off again. Thank you, Spirit.
Can you make this one go off just in front of me here?
Hasn't stopped even with you walking past, has it?
No.
It has now. And it's back again.
Can you see me?
I can't at the moment, Spirit. Are you showing yourself? Maybe the video's picking you up at somewhere. I can see John to the rear of the church. Maybe you could show yourself next to him. That's odd that cat ball's constant.
Yeah, can you come down here and set the music box off? You go up to it and touch it, they'll play some tunes for you.
Spirit, have I scared you off? No, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm being very cautious walking. I'm not setting that off, but John would have set it off in any case with his walking stick, but that wasn't the case. Like that. Thank you for that. That's weird, John. Please, Spirit, set one of the other cat balls off. Move down here. Look, there's another one here. It's only a few feet away. Children are playing, are they? Okay, children, come forward then. Show yourself. Can you show yourself on either of these cameras, please? What was that? Was that Evelyn again? We've had that Evelyn in 2 other churches, John.
Yeah.
No, that was feeling.
What was it?
You hear us?
And you hear us now.
Yeah, we hear you, but we want to see you. If that's okay. You can come forward.
Spirit, come and make more noises for us. We know you're here. The cat ball stopped completely now. So whatever it was, it's now dissipated. Surely you're not scared of us. What one? Same one again. It likes that cat ball, doesn't it? Yeah, it set these other 2 off here while we were setting up. It's done the front and the middle one. Now it's doing the back constantly. Please, Spirit, move down the aisle. Come and set the one off in front of it. Evelyn. That was Evelyn again. Come and whisper in my ear, maybe. I won't hurt you. I'm in great love.
Step into my light. Make a noise. Can you copy me? Can you make a noise?
That cat ball's constant.
What is in your hand?
It's a camera in our hand.
Yeah, we have We both have cameras, Spirit. So if you want to show yourself to us, please do so. Cat ball stopped.
Can you show yourself? I'm just doing the edit, I'm still looking for a pentagram.
It's very strange. It does say there is a pentagram here, but... And it's...
She's dangerous.
She's dangerous. Who's Spirit? Who's dangerous? Is it Evelyn that's dangerous?
I've got slave again.
You got slave again? Is Evelyn the slave? Is that who you're talking about? That's the 4th time we've had slave. What did you have last week? Your cat box, music box is going off.
Yeah.
Music box went off then. Did you hear it? John?
Yeah, yeah. Can you make it play longer? If you touch it, it'll go off, and if you hold it, it'll keep playing.
Shield.
Sorry? It's livening up now, John.
Shield.
Shield?
Do we need a shield?
Isn't there a shield on that tapestry up there, that painting?
Yeah,
It's a coat of arms.
Yes,
I'm trying to think the name of it now. It was in the opening.
yeah, it begins with C, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
See, there's the shield.
Oh, Susan.
Susan again.
That's welcome.
So that's the shield spirit. Is that what you were talking about? That's a coat of arms for the family that was here.
Slave.
Slave again. This is ridiculous. Who's the slave? That EMF's just see that? Okay, I think what we'll do, we may see the EMF just lit right up then went to red. I think we'll drop it down into night vision now, so please bear with me while we set everything up. Okay,
You saw me.
I saw you, did I? John's now gone outside to do just a quick explore of the graveyard. Obviously there's only, as I said, 7-ish graves out there. But we've had some communications going on. I've got the night vision camera going. So I'm going to turn the lights off. I've got a little lantern tucked down in the back corner just for a little bit of light. But let's go into night vision and see if anything wants to come and talk to us. As I said, we've had quite a lot of communication going on while I had the cameras off. Actually, the spirit box told us to get out. And we had a fair bit going off, but as usual in these churches, and it's always in these churches, these 5 parishes, that they tend to get a lot of activity when you're not recording.
There's 5.
There's 5. No, there's more than 5 here. There's quite a few gravestones. Is there anyone like to come forward? John Clark, would you like to come forward?
Slave.
Slave again. What do you mean by slave? Can you tell me what you mean by slave?
Okay, Spirit, let me just drop this camera down here, maybe, and then I can just do what it needs to do. I'll leave that recording like that. And I'll stand here in darkness. Let's sit in it and see if that encourages anything to come forward.
Can someone come forward?
Please, Spirit, come and show yourself and maybe sit in one of the pews.
There's 5.
There's 5. There's 5 what? If you're talking about the 5 churches, we know that there's 5.
Come and set one of these cat balls off that I have around the church. Thank you, Spirit. Hope you can see that EMF.
Satan.
Satan. No, we don't want anything evil here with us tonight, thank you.
Asylum.
Asylum. Why are you repeating the same words? I heard that last week.
Can I ask, is there any pagan here that used to worship on this land? There is clear signs that pagans were here before the church. And the signs that worship went on. I'm not honestly sure about pagan worship or what they actually worshipped. Whether they were good or whether they were bad, I really don't know. I haven't really looked. But I guess if you're chanting around pentagrams and open fires, you must be up to no good. Please, if there's any pagans here still, come forward and talk to me.
Come forward.
Don't hide away. This chair I'm sitting on is at least 1,000 years old. There's a lot of history to this chair.
Need time.
Need time. What time do you need, Spirit? How much time do you need to show yourself? I'm in darkness. You can come and sit in either of these other 3 chairs that are close to me. And maybe the camera can see you.
Slave.
Please come forward.
I control this place.
You control this place, do you? So have you got a problem with me being here with you? If you have, come and make me leave. Maybe you could show yourself in this chair, Spirit. Do something for me. Show me that you're here, please. Are you a friendly spirit? Or do you just have bad intent?
Hide.
Hide? What are we hiding from, Spirit? Is there something here that wants to drive us out of this place? Do you not like us being here? We're not going to leave. Come and move one of these devices, please. On the other chair to John, there's little Journeyman, there's a cat ball, and there's another device that will light up if you come near it. So please, come close to the box. Come and set a piece of equipment off for me, or maybe touch Liam. Is Liam here with us tonight? Can Liam come and talk to John? I think John's next.
Can you feel us?
Can we feel you? No, we can't, Spirit, unfortunately.
Hear my voice.
Hear your voice. Please speak up then, Spirit. Or are you communicating through John? think John's taking his natural sleeping position. Oh, he's on the move. So we have 2 spirit boxes working currently. We've had Susan as well tonight, and Susan appeared to be setting pieces of the equipment off. You've also said slave many times. So can we say that Susan was the slave? Did she work in the manor house opposite this church? Was she mistreated in any way? Give us something. Music box going off. I hope you can hear that.
Alice.
Alice. Is it Alice that's setting the music box off at the rear of the church, please? Alice, can you set that off again, please? The actual music box is right up on the stool, right at the rear end of the church against the window. Your remains? Are your remains in this location?
Burnt.
I think there was an orb near John then. Burnt? Alice, were you burnt? You said fire, I believe, earlier on in the investigation.
Stop the camera.
No, I'm not going to stop the camera, Spirit. I'm here to record you. The EMF shot up then, I can see it out the corner of my eye. Please, Spirit, come and tell me more, please. Was it Alice that was setting the music box off at the rear of the church? I think I'm going to have a quick look up there while that camera can still film John. But there was definitely movement up here. And obviously I hope you picked up the music box was playing.
Please move forward.
I am moving forward, Spirit. Is there something here? Attractive? Do you mean me, Spirit? I don't blame you. I really don't. Please show yourself near John if you would. I know you've asked me to stop the camera, which I'm not going to, obviously. Just find this chair.
People are coming.
People are coming, are they? Is it people
They
or
hear me scream.
they hear you scream, do they? Please, I think something moved near John a moment ago. I'm sure I see an orb. Can you come back to him, please?
I'm protecting you.
You're protecting us, are you? We get that most weeks, but for some reason you can't supply us a name of who is protecting us. Could you tell me who's here at the moment, please? I really appreciate the protection, but if you're holding communication back, please let them come forward and speak if you would.
Choking.
Choking? Who's choking, please, Spirit? Was someone choked to death in life? Was it Alice?
Passage.
Passage? Is there a passage here? Is there a passage that I don't know about? If there is, can you point it out to us? Can you maybe make a noise? I thought I'd just see something shoot past John again then.
It's very lonely.
Don't leave.
It's very lonely here and don't leave. We're not going to leave, Spirit. And I'm sorry that it's lonely here. I would imagine, due to the location, you do not get many visitors here. But we're here now, so take the opportunity to come and talk to us.
We are gathering energy.
You're gathering energy, are you? And we just had Ava come through on my spirit box. We just seem to be getting a lot of names tonight. They're all ladies' names, though. As I was saying, please come forward, come out from the darkness and come and talk to myself or John. I know. Wave? No, I'm not going to wave again, Spirit, because I look like a complete muppet. As I was saying, just come and talk to us. Let's take the loneliness away from you for a little while. You've probably been here for hundreds of years.
1,950.
1,950? What, years? Is that how long you've been here? Dress? I think we've already confirmed that you're a lady. So you've been here for nearly 2,000 years, Spirit. So you was here before the church. Maybe you were part of the pagan rituals that took place here before this church was built. Is there any way that you could confirm that, either via light or...
They mean you harm.
They mean me harm, do they? Well, they can clear off. I'm not scared of them. God protects me. He won't let anything happen to me. There's movement at the rear of the church. They seem to be gaining a bit of energy now. Not sure if you can see that. Let me just move around. That EMF meter was spiking up to the red then.
Gamble.
Gamble? I knew a Gamble in life. A really good friend, in fact. His surname was Gamble and he passed, I would say about 15 years ago. Is he here with me now? I didn't see what John just said then. I didn't hear it. The female spirit that says she's been here for 1,900 years. Could you come and move something within the church for me, please? Come and maybe sit in one of the pews. I'm sure you're able to show yourself. I'd really appreciate anything you could do for me. Let's start with John then. He just moved suddenly.
Senses.
Senses?
I just felt a tap on my shoulder.
Thank you. John just sensed you, didn't he?
Camera.
Camera, yes. I'm filming you. Did you just touch John? There's a heaviness coming over this church now. Spirit, did you just touch John?
Cold inside.
John's cold now. So there's something close to him.
Greta.
Greta. Is that the lady that's with John at the moment that's just touched him? Please, if that is you, do it again. John has a cold sensation now, so clearly something's with him. Maybe you could move the doll next to John. Please, Spirit. Let's just move up here a bit. Spirit, I know that you're here. I have the sense of you now. You've already touched John. Come and touch him again. Please.
Negative.
Negative. You don't want to touch him again? Maybe you could come and touch me instead then. Do something, Spirit. You clearly built enough energy to approach and touch John.
Photos.
Photos, yes, Spirit. We have taken photos. Or I have. Maybe you've shown yourself in one of the photos. Let's just check this camera's still going okay. Yep, they're still moving. Okay. I think John's getting some touches going on there.
Just felt breath on my neck.
You felt breath on your neck. The EMF meter's going off to the side of me. Who's coming close to John, please?
Upset me.
Who's upset you? Surely I haven't upset your Spirit.
Ava.
Ava, we've had Ava. Is it Ava that's with us at the moment? Let's see. I thought if I come back here, I might be able to get the whole church in. Ava, can you come and approach John? Can you maybe touch him? Or come and sit in one of the pews. I can see you now. If you show yourself.
I'm happy for you to stay.
You're happy for us to stay? I'm not sure what John just said because he said it as this was talking. Thank you. I'm glad that you're happy that we can stay. Unfortunately, we can't stay much longer. We've been here, I would guess, about an hour and a half at the moment. But we are quite a long way from home. And we'll need to start the journey back shortly. So I really appreciate what you've given us tonight, and I appreciate that you've actually come and touched John. Could you do one more last thing for me? Could you touch him again, please? Or could you move the little doll that's on the floor? Or the chair, do apologise. Come and do one last big thing for me. Please, Spirit. Or even if you can set the music box off again. I'd really appreciate. Thank you, Spirit.
I'm a child.
You're a child. So I assume this child
Not very recently.
died very recently. What, the child? What do you class as recent, Spirit? Within the last year? Or maybe you did die a long time ago and you just think it's recently.
Failed.
Failed? What did you fail at, Spirit? Well, it's good to see we've had some actual touches from Spirit this evening. We haven't actually had that yet. It's the first time John's ever reported being touched. He should be thankful, I know. Let's just move out the way of the light. Okay, I think we'll end John's session there. I think there's some really good, here we go, he's just got a touch again. And that EMF just shot up then next to, on Journeyman.
Crime.
Crime. I'm blocking the light.
Oh, there's a weird sensation down my right side.
I think John's picked something up. I think he's tuned into something. Lucky man.
Burn.
Burn. We've had burn a few times. Maybe that's the sensations John's feeling. Maybe they're putting that feeling on him the way that they died. Who burnt, please? Can you take that feeling off, John? I appreciate you trying to communicate with us. But I'd imagine it's not a good feeling for John. Concentrate. Johnny's concentrated. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for talking to us this evening. I really appreciate that. I think we'll end that session there. I think we've done enough. There's certainly something here without a shadow of a doubt. I think something inhabits this place. And it just comes in. Photo, yes. You've already asked me that. I am taking photos and videos hung. Certainly a lot going on this evening. But we'll end it there. John? John? Okay, so thank you for joining us once again. I hope you enjoyed this one this week. Certainly a lot of activity. John had a lot of touching, lucky sod. But in any case, please leave a like, leave a comment if you would, and I'll see you on the next Explore. Take care of yourselves. God bless.
See you later.
See you later all.